quiet.
Perfect timing to get back on.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is a disgusting turn one from me.
I hate how to kill bend.
Which one's that?
Is that turn
The
one?
first corner.
I don't mind it.
Yay, Kimmy!
Hello.
See, my home livery is who took out the cones?
I didn't.
Already
I
gone.
wonder if it could be me because I can't see them.
Okay, is any of you guys watching it? Watching the stream?
Pardon me.
Because if you're not, that means we have a viewer.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
I don't have the stream open during the race.
Yeah, no, do
I
I.
just watch it back after.
I won't be able to put the link in the chat because I'll be doing laps now from now on.
Just search up Torpedo
Okay.
League on
And I can do it after the race anyway.
YouTube.
Yep. Sadly, I joined the
Whose
league
idea was it to
before.
name it that?
Don't know, I joined it too late. I joined it after it was named
The
Torpedo.
other considering either
Oh!
Torpedo League or DNF racing.
What?
I'm disappointed that I was never in the naming phase, because, I mean,
I was the very
when I first joined, I didn't actually realise the connection between Torpedo and, like Fiat and Torpedo League. Because obviously I knew on the group chats.
he's still there?
Yeah, I think he is. I don't know which one it is, because I noticed
We
it
had a
today.
Trump at one point. Someone
Oh,
had a
Bunnies, what a lap time.
I'm beating Kimmy.
Huh? I'm only 1.6 seconds off pole, despite nearly dying at the final corner, so I'm not too mad for my first lap.
I nearly died through my whole lap. Because I'm getting used to a new setup.
Yeah, I haven't done this game for a few days.
This is the first time I've used my new wheel on Gran Turismo.
Oh yeah, that took me a while to get used to. It's got a very unique handling model. Let's be fair, talking of unique handling. Oh, I've gone off. Hold it, and yeah, these tyres are dead. Yep, did not spin.
See, my home race livery is the British Racing Green Jaguar.
Okay, let's take a minute here to look towards the championship. So,
I need to outscore Jackson and Buller by 2 points.
Yeah, I don't know where Bonnie's is, but I do know.
He's like 12 points off, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I know I'm equal on points with Buller,
And I'm 2 points off you. Because I got robbed.
Actually,
But
I've
we
actually
have
had. I actually
DNFs,
noticed
you don't get points if you
two
fail
of my
to-
points. You do get points if you DNF in F1.
No,
You do. You
well,
do.
this isn't F1.
Okay then, because I
Yeah,
mean,
but that's what we do all of it off of.
Anyway,
This is not F1, and we're not basing it off of F1.
We do
I mean,
points off of
the
that.
point system was based off a Buller on a lap.
Yeah, because do any of us know any other point systems?
No, so we should go with the point system from F1, so I would have actually got points.
Is that your British livery, Buller?
Yeah.
It looks more Canadian because you've got now that you've got all the red on the white. It looks Canadian.
And it's got a maple leaf on it.
Indeed, it does. Yeah, it does. That is unusual British livery.
Mine's a classic Jaguar livery.
That's because you had to just take the default livery.
Well,
In 1 minute, Jackson, you could say yours looks too French. It's very.
so you should have seen Jackson's first livery.
Oh
Cut
yeah,
your
my
eyes.
one of the liveries I could have used for British
Which
livery.
is
That
a
was very
massive
British.
British flag.
It was the Union Jack,
All
just
over the
splashes of Williams blue on the side, so you could see the rocket sponsorship. You going? But okay, you're going. Thanks for the
He
slipstream.
came back under the circuit like an idiot.
And what's? Can I finally?
No, it's fine, don't worry. You were ghosting, it's fine.
And Buller pits. Time for me to go for my second flying lap of the session. On the brakes down into turn 1.
Yeah, this lap's been slow.
This lap is horrible, but it's going better than any of my others, so I'm finishing it.
I'm I'm 6 tenths down off of my current lap. I'm almost at Jackson's pace right now.
Thanks, appreciate that one. I really want to win this championship. I really do, but I don't think I'm quick enough for it right now.
I want to, but I can't.
Mathematically, you can.
UTNF pretty much.
To be fair, I've had 2 points robbed off me as well. Because
I had more than 2 points.
I don't mind. I didn't protest it though because it's sort of fair.
robbed.
It was sort of fair that I don't get the points. Basically, after round 1, when Thomas left the league, Kyle gave his just got Thomas out of the first race. So I think I crossed the line 6th, but he gave me 5th or something, or maybe I crossed the line 7th, he gave me 6th.
No, I don't think he did that. I think what he did was in Monza since Miguel left the league after that.
It was in America.
It was an extra 2 points.
It was in USA. He did that with me. When Thomas left the league, he gave me Thomas's play. No, at Blue Moon Speedway after that race. Yeah, after Thomas left the league. Second, I'll take that. Oh, and I've got. Oh, that's not the way to finish a lap. Okay, sorry if anyone's coming around turn 1.
Burn in a crippling hole.
Okay, I'm out the way at turn 1. Who is this coming down the straight? Just gonna go over this cone. It's Bunner once again.
Wait, are we streaming?
Yes.
Yep.
And I just said that you should burn in a crippling hole.
To who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I would have heard it anyway, I think. I'm not... Oh, nearly spun. Okay, have I got time? I've got time for one more pit stop. There we go. This finale, all I need to do is beat you guys, and I don't really need to worry about David, really.
This
so
is why
I want to beat
David's
him,
in the
obviously.
league, to take you out.
Yeah,
Oh,
David, it's
great.
impossible for David to beat anyone except C1 today.
Wait, he
And
can still
C1 is
beat
not here.
C1?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
kind of
so
sad.
as long as he gets
I
like...
feel bad for C1.
Oh, and he can beat Kimmy.
Oh, cool, yeah. You can beat 2 drivers in the championship, despite only doing 1 race. To be fair, that would have been another driver in the championship fight, because so far you look really quick. Because that was a fairly solid lap from me, to only get half a second off you.
I can't link up these corners on this wheel.
See, I've had the last 3 pole positions. My car, lovely in like raw pace, terrible when it sort of tyre wear kicks in, and that usually happens about a few seconds
Jackson,
after the race starts.
There's going to be no more friendly little lap times.
Okay.
Or friendly racing.
Oh, Buller's just gone quicker than me. That's not allowed.
Yeah, I
Kimmy,
might
I'll try and
just
get out
to
your
do
way.
another list first challenge today.
Kimmy, you good?
Alright,
You good,
who
Kim?
wants 50 quid here?
Yeah.
I could have won very easily at Le Mans if
Yeah.
his strategy-
Anyone want 50 quid to take out Jackson and Buller?
No. No one accepts the money. Although I could do with I would take 50 quid over this championship. Oh. Anyway.
So would I, it goes to be, of course, PS5.
Yeah. For me, it'd go towards a new wheel.
Actually, it would go towards my wheel, because I still need to bring my dad back for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's going to be a tough race for me, for sure. As I don't want to speak so early, and I always feel sick after it, so it's going to be a fun
I had a
race.
roast dinner.
Good for you. I don't want to speak very often, so they always mess up my system.
David!
Slow down! Too quick for
I
us.
got purple in both of the first sectors.
Oh no,
But
that's
if no one
bad.
wins, it just makes the title fight a bit.
Hello, Jackson.
Yeah, good point. Oh, hey Kim. Me, Kimmy just went off at the same.
Wait, Jackson,
Yeah.
if I come second and you come third with fastest lap,
It goes to
I've
wins.
just spun.
Lawnmower.
If we're equal, it goes to win, like count back.
Yeah, but you've won one, I've won one as well.
Then it goes to second places.
Everyone is coming out.
I don't think I have any second places. Do you have any second places?
Yes.
Then you would beat me. But we'd have to actually look into it because I don't know what my position. Adrian has all the results.
Yeah,
I have
I'll do
second.
that.
I got second place in Blue Moon.
I messed up at near the end, so I'm not gonna get.
Who's the top of the championship at the moment?
Top of the
I'm so
championship is
slow around
equal
here.
between me and you, Bill. So
Oh no.
It's better coming as I am because I won the first race.
yeah.
But
I went very wide at Paddock Hill Bend, but I didn't go off, so that's nice.
I'm not setting really competitive laps, to be honest.
Neither
I'm
am I.
up, but
I can't go quicker than 25.9.
No! You're too good.
Well, I'm glad I'm not racing next year. I'll come like 8th every race, even though there aren't even 8 drivers.
Well, I was just thinking, if Torpedo League F1 is no longer racing on Wednesdays next year, if we move this to Wednesdays, you guys might have time.
That's...
Well, no, it's not that, because I don't do anything on Tuesdays, it's just I want a break.
Yeah.
So you just don't want to race in this league.
It's the amount of stuff we have to do, especially once I'm back at college. If Tuesdays is one of the days I'm at, like, having to go into college, I'm not going to want to get home and do a league race. Like, I will get home at, like, 7, and then I'll be like, first thing you want to do will be sit down, and I'm 5/10 off my best lap. Sorry to any viewers who are having to watch this terrible driving. I was a 10th up through Sector 1.
You could give Buller the championship and just spectate and be commentator.
And I've gone wide at whatever the hairpin's called. I am Commentator Jackson.
I'm Paul DeResta Charlie.
What?
All the rest is slow.
What? I never watched him as
I'm
a
talking
driver,
about
so...
what he does on the Skypad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
What is the broadcaster's name in Canada? Like, what's the name of the broadcaster?
You have Crofty.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
It is on light, so you can get damage and it will slow down, but it will auto repair. So you don't have to pit.
Yeah, Jackson, get out of here.
Oh, come on. Like, quali pace is the one thing I have in this league.
Well, not anymore.
Clearly not. This is... No.
I'm doing terribly.
No. I see.
It's funny how the Brits are doing really badly. Like, how the Brit isn't winning, even though this should be the track we're good at. Yeah. Oh yeah, we should have ended on the Nordschleife.
Nah, that would have killed us. That would just give David more of an advantage.
Well on the Nordschleife.
I don't know the Nordschleife well.
I've only driven it like 3 times.
We could do a fun 1-lap race after this.
No, I'll go on F1 after this probably.
I swear, I don't think I can. I can't go quicker. That's a fact.
No.
On Tuesdays, after these, we always tend to do 5-lappers, don't we? Does anyone want to do some after?
No, Kimmy, you beat me again.
Well, should we do some like fun races on here after this?
I'm not going to improve again. So.
What?
I guess I'm doing another last of
No!
thing, except
I'm on the line now. No, I'm not going to be able to get a lap in. Oh well, P3 in quali.
I swear, if this, to be fair though, Buller, do you remember the time we did a manufacturer series race around here? And I qualified like 6th or 7th, and I actually managed to fight my way up to the lead. And was actually having a good lead, and you know, until I spun on that.
Yeah.
The last time I raced here, somebody took me out, and that was in sport mode.
So yeah, me and Jackson are like, so we have two races, one.
Plus fun.
Annoyed with that, I could have gone faster than that.
And across the line. And across the line.
Am I the only one not to have crossed the line yet?
No, Kimmy hasn't either.
And neither's David.
Oh, and David as well.
My ears are really hot, and so's my face.
What?
What are you talking about?
Are you okay?
Guys, Charlie has lost his mind.
Hello, are you okay?
As Clint is watching, good to see him watching.
Hello.
One of the Torpedo League F1 drivers. I swear, if you go quicker.
Wow, yeah, the name.
So Kimmy has not crossed the line yet.
And neither has
I'm not
you.
even in the lap. I'm in the
Just going round and round and round.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yellow flag.
Okay, Adrian and Kimmy, can you hurry up?
Oh no.
We actually have 2 Kimmys in Torpedo League.
Kimmy 12 is fake.
But to be fair, Kimmy 12 does look actually quite quick.
In F1 2020, yeah.
I've not even got F1 20.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the final race of Torpedo League GTS Season
Flash
1
your lights.
for the British Grand Prix around Brands Hatch. Who will take the championship?
Me.
I have every intention of winning this race.
What? I started in reverse.
Oh, sorry, David, I hit you there.
Now, you know what happened with Robert?
No!
I'm in first!
Yes, from last to first.
Oh no! I forgot about my stupid brake.
Jackson cut me not down.
Oh, that's ruined me. I can't believe I've done that.
I got into first before the first corner.
I would have, but I got
anyone that
squeezed.
was behind
Lost it right
me.
away, but
It's okay. I'm going to pull you after. I mean,
That's ruined my title hopes. Nah, it was fun racing you guys.
Jackson cut me not down.
Yeah, in the panic of turn 1 I forgot that my brake don't work. So,
So you just went straight on.
yeah, I just went straight on turn 1. I mean,
Okay, how
I
many
turned a
laps
little
of fuel
bit.
have I got? I got 10.
So lovely.
Yeah, I just sort of got, it was such a frantic start. I was only one out of the top 4 to get a good start. And then I hit David
No,
off the...
it put me in reverse for some reason.
I got a good start.
oh, just like Robert in
I know,
the first
I-
race.
I think that's a good start. It's like,
Yeah, that was... David doesn't know the story of what happened in round 1 on the race start. On the race start, the pole sitter started in reverse and caused an almighty crash.
Oh, he said he did, but then on stream he goes forward.
no.
Yeah, but Charlie just had the same issue, so it must actually be a thing.
I know it started me in second gear.
I'm going to be last. No, I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have the recovery drive of the century to get back into this race.
Adrian, how much for you to straight line the hairpin?
Oh,
No.
Just see no brake lights appear.
No brake lights appear, but I make the hairpin anyways.
Oh, what, are you driving that, what is it, the Dodge Viper or whatever it's called? Oh, Tomahawk, isn't it?
No, he does.
Just, don't worry.
Try doing it on pads.
Good point, actually.
On a pad it doesn't like center as quick. It doesn't go back to center like quickly, it does it gradually.
Well, I'll come back.
Oh, I just cut that corner. Oops. Oh, Jesus.
oh.
Cones have been knocked down, hard to
Still
tell
going
where to
forward.
go.
What a save! That was a great save.
I like seeing the penalty signs.
Oh no.
Well, I kind of followed Bunny's line.
Ooh,
Hi, Jackson.
past my first title contender. That's good. No longer the last of the title fighters.
Yeah, I spun, but I got it to go forward.
As Kimmy's off! Kimmy's... Oh! These cars, they're so hard to change direction in them. It's not like an F1 car where it's fairly sort of like reactive. In these, it sort of slides down the straights.
Shit.
Sorry if I turned in on you there, Kimmy. Oh, I'm off in the dirt.
Trying to turn. 16. Not even a car.
Well, look, I'm here.
Next car will be Charlie.
Jackson, you're not fast. Go away.
That's what I thought, to be honest, but who knows. Well, I currently have the
I'll
fast lap of the
destroy all the
race.
brake marker cones.
Please don't.
That's why like to...
Charlie, you know you'll struggle more than Jackson if you do that.
Nah, I won't. He gets really angry if I break them.
It's annoying,
You're the
but...
one who yells every time someone breaks them.
fair enough.
He's got a point there, to be fair. I sort of...
Nice save, Kimmy. That was amazing.
Jackson, I'm pulling away by like a tenth or two a lap.
Good for you.
I'm gonna
Remember,
make a mistake now.
I'm in the tyre killer
this,
car.
This track is too tight. I can't get
You
past
see,
Kimmy.
Buller's pulling away from me at the same rate I'm pulling away from you.
Buller's actually
But I'm
staying with David. I'm impressed.
I'm actually catching you, Charlie. You realise that?
No, you weren't. You were 2.9 last lap, and across the line you were 3.1.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Did I hit you? I couldn't tell.
No.
Okay.
Slow mowing.
And I've messed up turn 1, which is why I've lost a second.
Go.
Just have to commit.
Bono. My tire.
I'm sorry, that is literally who I am, the Lewis Hamilton of this league. Not in the speed, as in the complaining about my tyres the whole time.
Yeah.
Bono.
Yeah.
My tire.
We know who the
like-
Michael Schumacher of this league is
You
now.
don't see that.
I feel like the Vettel-Alonso kind of battle, but a three-way version.
See the time temperature, the tire temperature. Can you see?
I don't think there is tyre temps in this game.
Yeah, no.
There is a little bit.
Yeah, there is tyre temps. The little ring
Damn,
around the
the tyre
tyres.
is fast.
Mine are actually doing alright.
Meaning,
Mine are like a tenth or so away.
Right, Jackson, I'm pushing now.
Okay,
Get ready.
I'm ready.
it's not.
That huge Aston Martin starts to catch me up.
Huge? Am I that big?
It's a pretty big-
It's a big.
It's compared to the fact that I'm in like a Le Mans winning car, and yours is a GT car. I feel like you've got the size of yours is substantially bigger than mine.
That is true.
Good.
That's why it's quite easy to bully you off the racing line.
I feel like it's the other way around. Well, me or Adrian.
You.
Yeah, my car it's so tiny and light. Great top end speed though, which is how I won Monza. Didn't work so well
You
at
should
Austria.
have done
though.
well in Blue Moon. I don't know why you didn't do that well.
I think it was the tight hairpins, like the turn 1 hairpin. I think that was where I was
And
losing
your
so much.
tyres.
Good point. The corners all being the same direction forced all the tyre wear onto one like side, which doubled my tyre wear issues. Sorry for the abysmal driving, guys.
You should be.
Very supportive there, Charlie.
Okay, we've got 7 laps left.
No.
But do you know your strategy or something, Charlie? Do you have a
No, I'm
plan?
just looking at how much fuel I have.
Oh, okay. I don't have a plan at all. I'm gonna wing it. All I know is that I need to do something different to everyone else.
Jackson's gonna run in like high fuel mode and things, isn't he?
I mean, I always do.
I mean low fuel mode, sorry.
I never
And try
do.
and do like less stops. That's the only other strategy there is, unless you want to pit like 3 times as more as us.
That would hurt.
Yeah, I would have much preferred we went to Mount Panorama.
Do you want the same?
Mount Panorama sucks.
Oh!
No, it doesn't. You suck.
Brands Hatch, I love it, but Mount Panorama is
It's
special.
just got so many blind corners. You can't see
Exactly.
where you're going.
Yeah, that is blind corners. I love
The
them.
down part is amazing.
Yeah. I love. Look,
I don't really like blind corners when I go straight.
I love
into the
them.
wall.
Downhill S's are awesome.
Ow. For anyone that's watching the stream, you would have seen me really hurt my right arm then while I caught that slide. Ow, now I'm injured.
You haven't got a face cam.
No,
If
but they would have seen
Charlie
me
were
slide the
ones
car.
Streaming, if Charlie were the one streaming it, everyone could have seen my awesome save on like lap 2 or whatever.
Yeah, he did have a Verstappen in Germany.
I cut the corner by accident, and then I touched the outside grass. Car started to spin. I caught it. It spun the other way, and I made it do a full 180 or 360, and just got it going again.
I'm really
Served most of my
struggling.
penalty doing that too.
No,
Oh, no,
Kimmy.
Kimmy, no.
Kimmy's lagged out. No, Kimmy. The legend.
Yeah, he's not saying anything, so I'd imagine his internet is gone.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time before it says Kimmy
My
has left the
fuel
party.
lasts 20 minutes.
I mean, you're gonna win the race then if that's your fuel efficiency. Oh,
Like, it's
yeah.
on 50% now.
I caught the
I'm
car
in
earlier and really
last.
hurt my right arm.
Bowler's gonna win the championship.
It looks
Shush.
like it. And with David having problems.
If I undercut him or whatever, I think I can get.
Shit.
It's going well for everyone else then.
Oh, I just gained a second in that middle sector. Bullet, did you make a mistake?
You guys want to wait for me and Jackson?
Leaders are pissing. Well, one of the leaders is. No, two of the leaders is.
R. Nice
Ah,
grammar.
okay, I'm being taught English by Canadians. That is embarrassing.
You know my first language is English too. How do you always fail to understand that?
Oh. So I had to learn French in school, and I'm not even going to try and do that, because I would just insult so many French people.
I had to learn German.
Well, you know, I'm not sure anyone else in this stream can speak French. No, I know I can, because
I mean,
you know,
very
I've learned
simply.
it. I've been learning it pretty much my entire
Isn't there
life.
Canadian French though?
Yeah, well no, it's
Yeah,
just
Canadian
French,
is
isn't it?
different from France's French.
How?
Canadian French and European French are different.
Why don't you just call it Canadian then?
Because it's not Canadian, it's French.
What, do Canadian have their own language?
No.
Yeah, but
we
why would you
speak
just
English and French.
But then if Canadian French is separate to European French,
It's
why
like
don't you just call
American
Canadian
English. They just
French
remove
Canadian?
some letters and chuck some in. But no, it's mostly removing
Yeah, pretty
letters
much.
to
Like a
simplify
force it
words.
instead of a sink.
Tu peux parler en français.
Ni hao, watch out, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie speaks simplified Chinese. A little known fact.
Yeah, we had to do German at school. It wasn't fun. Yeah,
I had the
my
choice of
school,
German and French.
We had
I just automatically had to learn French. So.
That's the thing, in the UK, we get taught languages at school, and in other countries, you get taught the language and you learn it. You actually, like, learn the language. In the UK, you get taught it, and no one actually learns it. They forget it. Like, they don't learn it quick enough to actually become, like, so you can actually speak in the language. You learn, like, phrases, but it's nothing that you can actually communicate with. Unless you stay on and do extra years of it. And because we don't learn enough of it, it's so easy to
Buller
forget.
and David are gonna have to do one more stop than me. Because if you're pitting every 10 minutes, I'm gonna pit every 15 minutes. I'm just gonna try and go long. That's my only hope.
They're
right
only
now.
2 more stops than you.
So pretty much every 10 minutes. That's what it was last time.
I'm gonna say they're like I'm losing like a second really on that. So I did. But I got the jump on David, so I'm almost 2.8 down Charlie.
I'm really doing terribly today.
Same. I've bottled the championship.
Yeah, Bullo's gonna win the championship.
I just wish we'd
Actually,
done Mount
Charlie would
Panorama.
win at this rate, I think, but he needs to
Mount
win.
Panorama, I reckon I could have won at. Because this car's
too.
top end speed down the back straight.
I was
would've been
really
insane.
excited for Mount Panorama, and I'm pretty sure
I don't
Buller
know
was
who's
too.
gonna win the championship, to be honest.
I mean, if positions stayed the exact same as they are right now, you would.
How many points behind is it?
2.
He's only 2 points behind.
As things stand, I'm 3rd in the championship.
Oh god, you're right on my butt.
Mhm.
Thankfully, there's not really a long straight that you can make a move at the end of.
I think that was something breaking my steering wheel then, which was a great sign. Just heard a big, like, spring sort of braking noise, which is what you want to hear when you're driving. And I accidentally brake in a straight line because I forgot how to look back. Great!
Oh, no.
I've just been completely rammed up the rear.
You broke well early. I did slam
This
on.
is a scam.
So Charlie's now over a pit stop behind Muller and David.
No, I'm not, because they need to pit twice more than me.
Doesn't change
And
the fact that you're over a pit
Yeah.
stop behind.
So yeah, you know, they've halfway of them catching Charlie is done. They've already caught halfway up to Charlie.
This pit
Here's-
entry's awful.
Oh,
Here's a question. Will I actually come out ahead of Charlie? Could I actually still get runner-up in the champ? Can I be vice-champion, as FIA F2 says?
They have a vice champion?
Yeah, in F2 they call it a vice-champion instead of a runner-up. And I am up into P3. Charlie's strategy has cost him a place to
Rammed
me.
I didn't mean to. You did break a bit early though.
I broke at the cones.
Yeah, that you go break at the cones. Not around here. Not around
Yeah, you
most tracks,
do.
the cones-
There's a braking marker for a reason.
Yeah, but you can brake a lot later than them. The braking cones are like indications of where to
Not
brake.
when my tyres are half dead.
You should let me pass them, shouldn't you? I've got one new
No.
tyres.
Well, he was never going to do that. That was clear.
Yeah.
My fastest lap is 7/10 off of yours, Buller.
Like, I didn't even think to run you off with Charlie, like, it was just whatever you broke earlier. I went to anticipate it and it did break out, did it?
I underfueled as well.
To be fair, a podium in the final race would not be bad for me.
What, out of 5 people?
So Kimmy is muted, but supposedly still in this party.
I was gonna say, it hasn't come up when he's left, has he?
Good point. Maybe he's like his connect. What do you mean by he's muted?
Well, it says he's muted.
Well, no, that isn't muted. That's like shows they've like lost connection to their voice. There's a certain like technical term for it, like NAT
voice
So he
cycle.
box.
doesn't
Fell out.
like.
No, it's not that his mic fell out. That wouldn't show. That only shows to like yourself. Like if your mic falls out, it shows on your screen, no one else's. It shows that he's like you can't hear him because of a network connection issue.
Oh.
There is like there's a like sometimes you'll go into a party and it will say you can't hear the other person because of a certain thing, but I can't remember what it is.
Due to network connectivity issues.
Nah, I think it's like like a 3-letter thing. I don't know what it is though.
DAS.
Surprisingly, DAS is not the reason why. The Mercedes DAS system is not causing Kimmy to not have a voice.
DAS is really smart, actually, and it's
It is
definitely
actually.
legal.
But
It's
Wayme had it in
unfortunate for
China.
other teams, but it's so legal.
I think Red Bull will have it in a few races. Controversial opinion. Red Bull will have DAS on their car by the end of this season.
Yeah, probably.
Because have you seen the interview that they did when, like, I think in a practice session? Christian, like, I think Crofty asks Christian Horner, like, do you have DAS on your car? And Christian Horner sort of brushes off the question. I can't remember his exact words, but it was very suspicious. And from my
Then
view,
why
and
would
from
they-
the commentator's view, they protested it to so that it would. Otherwise, if they didn't, that's why they protested it so early. It's because they wanted to know for certain, and they don't even have it on their car yet. They protested it to see if it was legal. Then if they know it's legal, they'll get theirs made. They haven't got it on the car yet, but they've obviously got it in the works. So you can't ban something, you have to get it on your own car.
So my fuel lasts 20 minutes.
Right, so is everyone pitted by now?
Nope,
Why?
What?
because I don't need to yet.
When
My
we did
fuel
it for
lasts
tyres.
20 minutes.
Oh,
We did it for
someone's
tyres.
Yeah, that's me, dumbass.
That's Hit
your
the
tyres are dead,
leaders.
probably.
Hit the leaders.
Yeah,
Hit
probably.
the leaders. See, we pitted when our tyres went. That's the optimum strategy. Is your tyre wear dictates your strategy, not your...
You can see what the timing is really.
I thought I could just push my tyres a bit further.
Did it work?
Until I got bump drafted, yeah.
You still would have only come out right behind me. You wouldn't have come out in front of me.
Charlie,
think
why
it
are
is-
you always so passive aggressive?
Why are you always so irritating?
Okay, guys, let's keep it. And I'm gonna go off track here. No, I kept on track. Now let's move on. So, No.
Well, to be honest, I'm just saying that I don't enjoy being hit up the rear. But I know it wasn't his fault, it was just a racing incident because my...
aggressive.
Oh my,
just saying,
guys. Everyone, stop.
I'm just saying it's not his fault. Because
So-
my tyres were dead compared to his fresh tyres.
So, guys, should Vettel go to Mercedes? Should Mercedes sign Vettel? Same. I kind of hope.
Oh.
I hope they don't go with Bottas. Not because I don't think Bottas deserves it, but because it's the boring option. They could go with sort of future. They could go with George Russell, and as a George Russell fan, I'd love to see that. Or they could go with a Sebastian
I'd
Vettel,
like
which
to
would be
see
more sort of
Russell
back to their
go
German.
to, McLaren.
Why? So he could smash
Who's
Lando
faster?
Norris. He would smash Lando Norris.
Guys, you do realize Ricardo's gonna be at McLaren though, right?
I know, we're just saying.
I've jumped Jackson in the pit stops.
I
Blue
overfueled.
flag, blue flag, blue flag.
I made a mistake and overfueled it. Damn it. I was looking at the wrong... I looked at my percentage instead of my fuel. Which luckily wasn't as big a mistake as it could have been.
How am I just getting 10 seconds on the leaders?
They pitted.
Yeah, but I pit as well.
Because you underfueled.
I didn't fuel. Because I fully fueled up last time out.
So how many laps of fuel you got in it now?
5.
And that's where you're going to lose out. Now you're going to have to do a stupidly short stint, and now you'll have to do an extra pit stop. Or do an extra long stint, which as we saw early in the race worked out really well for you.
Would have worked out well. But apparently I'm being passive aggressive.
Are you just trying to disprove
So,
the point? 'Cause it's really
who is best out of the following drivers? Hamilton, Verstappen, Leclerc. Who is the
Definitely
best?
not Leclerc. Hamilton probably, unfortunately.
Get this Aston Martin out of the way.
I would say Hamilton, Verstappen, same, then Leclerc behind them both.
No,
Leclerc
Hamilton's
is
a better
not
driver than
actually that
Verstappen.
fast.
Verstappen,
Leclerc
Hamilton.
is so overrated,
Hamilton is the
honestly.
full package. Hamilton is like he's very good across the season. Verstappen is
When you've got a car that won't fail him, he's fine, isn't he? Like, put Verstappen in his car,
yes.
he'll absolutely smash him.
The issue with Verstappen is he doesn't have like the consistency. He's
And
too
Red Bull
aggr-
make the car for him.
Verstappen is too aggressive. Now don't get me wrong, I
Mercedes
love
make
that
the
about
car
him.
for Bottas and Hamilton.
Yeah, that is a good point. Mercedes
If
make
they
a
built
car
the
for
car
their
around
team.
Hamilton, Hamilton would be much quicker.
Yeah. Like Red Bull is team Verstappen 100%. Otherwise they would have fired Albon. If they didn't know there was a reason why Albon was so slow, for example, the car is designed completely around Verstappen, then they would have fired, like, why else would they say they're happy with Albon? Because let's be honest, compared to Verstappen, he's nowhere. He was getting caught by a racing point.
Albon's not actually doing that great.
Exactly, but they would fire him if it wasn't for the fact that they knew no one would do great in that car, because the car's designed for Verstappen. That Red Bull car is not, I would say this season, if they had designed that car to fit both drivers, it would be only front of the midfield.
Ah!
What? How did you hit me all the way out there? I was on the gravel. How did you hit me?
Because I was kind of in your slipstream.
How is that?
I can see third place. Now we've got a
fastest
battle on our
lap as well.
hands.
I was fastest in the first
Whoa, you're
2
slow.
sectors.
Oh, he's gone.
Leaks
T3.
again.
Nice. Unlucky, Charlie. I wanted to battle you for that, but
His tyres are just hot.
David and Buller are side by side.
oh my.
He was side by side. No, it's alright. No, we're alright. It's only on light damage, I think.
If you guys want to continue to collide, feel free. I'd love it. Like maybe if you both crash out the race, that'd be great for me in the championship.
It was an optimistic move. I mean, it was on the outside like a Damon Hill, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay.
I'm only 19 seconds off now. I mean, it's never going to happen, but you can hope. And I've slightly overfueled this stint, so in theory I'll actually gain a bit of time in the pit stops. I'm sorry for the viewers who are having to watch my terrible driving.
I mean,
At
we're
least
getting
they're not watching
battle
mine.
from online.
Well, I can see I'm about to lap 5th place.
We're all gonna say you touched it wrong then.
Watch out for the dirty air, Jackson.
The ghosts produce dirty air,
They don't ghost.
don't they?
No, he didn't ghost for me, and I.
Oh yeah,
I found it
ghosting's
really
off,
hard to
isn't it?
turn.
And I didn't let you by because I was fast enough, and then you hit me when I went into the gravel. I don't.
No,
I
'cause
still
I was
don't.
getting
Like, I
really
don't.
close to you, but
How does that equal you going into the gravel after me, though?
you should have let me through earlier.
No.
Because it's meant to be
you weren't
3
fast
flags,
enough.
isn't it?
Yeah, but there isn't blue flags in this. I think there is, but it's because it's an
It
F1.
doesn't do anything.
A lot of other motorsports don't have that blue flags rule. The blue flags is more of an aid rather than a restriction.
Black on the screen here. On this game.
Will.
Yeah.
I'm Will.
Same.
Nice. I'm T150.
You're shot 4. I'm winning the race.
I'd appreciate if you could top guys once you know crash. That'd be very helpful.
I think if someone crashes, there should be a safety car.
Yeah, I kind of wish that. Imagine a safety car in this race. It'd be insane.
Especially if it let the lapped cars go.
Nah, it wouldn't.
Nah, give the leaders dirty air.
It don't work like that in this league, does it?
Nope.
Not an F1 safety car.
I mean, if you guys
Speaking-
want to regroup to have an interesting
That would be
final
fun.
race,
That would be fun, but I doubt Buller would want to do it.
No, because me and David.
or
were having
David
it.
for that matter.
I reckon David's a nice guy, but
Yeah.
not that Buller isn't a
So
nice
is
guy. My
Buller.
point is, no, my point isn't that he isn't a nice guy. My point is that he wants to win, and he knows I'm too quick. I'm joking. Anyway, I'm now in the dirty air of the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin that at one point in this race was catching up to me. How times have changed.
Yep. Then I messed up multiple times.
Yeah, then you tried to do a 20-minute, like stint.
It worked fine.
You're a lap down. Would you really say that worked fine?
Yeah.
Probably have to gain time from being behind you, and you immediately go wide.
Yeah, but I got
Okay.
a much better exit.
Yep, that's because your dirty air is destroying me.
Wait, he didn't let him through on the first turn? I thought he would, to be honest.
No, if I'm not gonna let you by straight away, I'm not gonna let him by straight away unless he's much faster than me.
Which I believe I am, but...
Yeah, probably.
I'm coming to the end of my stint, so my tyres are destroyed, so... I probably haven't got much pace. I love the phrase, I made a vessel.
Jackson, what do you fuel up to?
I go to about 7 laps.
I thought you were going to say 7.
Not 7%.
Yep, 7%, that's what I do. When I said this car is fuel efficient, I meant it. I can make 1 lap last 7. I'm a motor racing Jesus.
Better than
I think
air
I can
conditioner.
catch you by the end of our stint.
Have you pitted yet, Charlie?
Yep.
Okay. And for the undercut then, did you? Or did you pit same lap as me?
No, I did the undercut.
Well, it's worked out well.
Overfueled a bit.
That's cost you. Now this is where I want to try and catch up to the 2 quick guys. Because I don't have to
Well, I
fuel
am
as
saying
much.
purple's first sectors.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore that you're doing that and focus on my race.
We're just gonna
Listen.
pretend I didn't nearly spin twice in a row just now. David has
Purple
way more
middle
fuel
sector.
left than Buller.
Yeah, David's gonna gain so much time in the pit stops. You swing the car in, accelerate out. It's a good lap.
See, I'm purple in the first 2 sectors all the time, and then there's the last sector.
Let's see, how far ahead are they now?
I don't know, but I just gained 3 seconds in that lap. I think.
And I think I have actually obviously lost time to David because of his underfueling massively and gained a couple seconds on Buller.
I get 8. I've lost 8 seconds to go.
It's really weird because I'm still not used to this wheel yet. On this
I'm still
game.
not used to the brakes. Really hurting my left leg because it's sort of staying still and tensing up.
Why are there so many sector lines?
Because it's a longer track, I guess.
No, it's not. It's not a long track at all.
Not all tracks have 3 sectors. That's an F1 thing to have 3 sectors in a lap. MotoGP has 4, doesn't it?
Yeah, F1 used to have 4.
That does not surprise me.
I thought it only had 11 or something.
Buller, have you considered letting me catch up to you so we can make this championship interesting?
And me.
It's
That'd be
not
fun.
been spun. I think Charlie spun.
Yes he has, because he was only 5, he was catching me quickly, and now he's dropped like 10 seconds. I can see Adrian's lapped car again.
Yeah, I think we should all bunch up a bit.
Yeah,
Or
but
just-
let me get on the lead lap.
I don't want to put it off.
I imagine, yeah, the leaders would disagree with this.
I don't think
But
we
it's
should do
boring
that.
otherwise.
But
It's
if
just
we
5
do-
cars driving around a circuit without any action.
That's why Kyle didn't want to commentate it.
Racing though, fucking Michael Massey doesn't like get on the line to total wolf and say, alright, come on, boys, back up.
But that's the thing, that's real life, there's money at stake. Here, this is just for fun.
This is just a season finale as well. I mean, it's probably the most boring season finale ever.
I mean...
Oh, that's been like the season finale for like the past 4 years.
Yeah, F1 season finales haven't been great.
Well, yeah, because they race at Abu Dhabi.
That's a good
Abu
point.
Dhabi is a good track.
It is terrible, don't even try and Abu Dhabi is one of the worst tracks on the calendar. Only thing good about it is that double back straight. Other than the double back straight, it's basically Russia. Like Russia and Abu
Russia's good
Dhabi.
track too.
See,
Oh
he
my.
likes Russia. He doesn't have any taste in tracks.
You know, I no longer accept your opinion on racetracks. That is, they are both.
Agent, just remember, in Torpedo League, you're not allowed an opinion.
Democracy.
Like
I
how
know
I'm
I'm
not
allowed
allowed
an opinion
to
in
like
terms of tracks, but
Honda.
you're not allowed an opinion on basically anything because you have bad opinions and everything according to everyone. It's only tracks for me. For you, it's like drivers, all that stuff.
Who's your favourite driver?
Tatiana
current
Calderon.
F1? Currently in F1 though.
Flashy Perez and Calderon. Yeah.
So in current F1, probably Kimi
Yes.
Räikkönen, and then I also really like Pierre Gasly.
I can
think a
accept.
fast
I can
driver.
accept liking those two.
And I also like
Because-
Norris, but not as much as those two.
Like, who do you want to win races?
Out of the people that can win, like, I guess Bottas. I don't know. He's the only one with a real chance at winning that I kind of like.
See, I kind
do
of have to
actually
like
like
Lewis
Bottas.
because I've supported him since 2008, but
I don't like Lewis.
I kind of
He used to
prefer
be a nice
Lewis,
guy. I used to really, I
Bottas.
used to actually genuinely like him, but pretty much ever
What,
since
like,
he's been
you
in
talk-
Mercedes.
What? You liked him back when he was at, like back in early 2010s?
I liked him when
Yeah.
he was innocent.
I didn't
Back-
love him, but
Back in
yeah.
his first couple of years, yeah, he's a very innocent driver. But then it was early 2010s when he turned into his sort of his grumpy phase, where he kept sort of, he wouldn't celebrate and he was always really sort of boring. Yeah, and he kept, like 2011 for example, he got destroyed by Button that year. Don't get me wrong, Button is a good driver, but he shouldn't be destroying
Yeah, I
Lewis
like
Hamilton. I like Button as well. I love that he does this. He helps out
Bottom
on
was a
Sky
bit of
now.
a snake, but I mean,
What did he do?
we can talk about that. Canada.
Oh,
That was an accident.
that's full wet weather. Are you listening to Eddie Jordan on that now? Are you taking Eddie Jordan's opinion?
Not hair transplant guy.
Eddie Jordan's an idiot.
I feel like 2011 Canada, you can definitely put the blame on Button. 100%, he cut across Hamilton, but it wasn't a deliberate act.
It's the racing line.
He was taking the racing line. Hamilton should
Yeah,
have known
but-
to back out.
Just because someone's next to you doesn't mean you can't. Like if you've got someone next to you, you shouldn't have to not take the racing line.
I don't know. I've just been more of a Hamilton fan than a Button fan.
I've always been I mean, I haven't been supporting F1 that long, but I've always preferred Button.
You
Like,
didn't
Oh,
watch
from
poor,
2010 to
poor you.
2012, I didn't
Can we-
mind
no.
Jackson,
Hamilton.
you
I
didn't
didn't
actually,
watch
quickly.
F1 when Button
Quickly,
was in it,
can we have a
After that, I
moment?
really hated
Can we have a moment of respect here for David, who's just revealed he's a Vettel fan?
Yeah, poor David.
Yeah,
Can we have a moment of silence that this is turning into Russia or Abu Dhabi?
yeah, this race. It's I think it's the circuit. No offense to Brands Hatch and those that like. I love the track, but it's not exactly an overtaking central.
Yeah, it's not a great track, honestly.
Especially when
It's gonna-
everybody's
this-
like
this is what Magello's
10
gonna
to
be
20
like.
seconds apart.
This is what Magello's going to be
Magello's
like.
not an
High-speed
track.
corners. Well, it is going to
They
be good
shouldn't
to
be
watch.
racing at Magello.
I-
Because
I-
they're just going to tear up the track.
What?
Like,
Okay.
F1 cars aren't... Magello's not made for F1 cars, it's
It's
made
an-
for, like,
it's-
bikes and smoother
it's a-
vehicles.
It's a Grade 1 circuit, like FIA Grade 1 circuit, so it can do F1 races. The races probably won't be that great.
It can, but it will destroy the circuit as well.
What? No, it won't, because it's a Grade 1 circuit.
It's morely made for bikes, but F1
It's a-
can race there.
But if it's a Grade 1 circuit, it's safe for F1, simple as.
Yeah,
I know,
it
but
can
it's gonna
live-
be a bit
it
of a
can
dead
deal
race
with
as
F1.
well.
It's just not going to be great races.
It's going to be a boring race, I'll give you that.
But it's better than no racing.
Yeah. And I'm glad they're going to Magello, because I'm interested to see what the cars will be like around there. I don't mind the race isn't great, as long as the track, like, as long as it's enjoyable to see the cars going around the track. For example, Magello, Imola.
Jackson,
Like,
did you
it'll be
just
good.
hit?
No, I made a mistake.
I would prefer it anyway.
For me, like tracks like Russia and Russia, let's just take that. It's not a great track for
No!
battling and
Whenever I get
overtaking.
near you,
but
I
it doesn't-
spin.
Do you just
I
make
am-
mistakes when
I
I
know.
make mistakes?
I know, I get distracted.
You know, one day I'll finish a sentence. Anyway, back to the
No, you
racing.
won't, Jackson. You'll never finish a sentence.
So the Buller's got second place in the bag.
Yeah, Buller's
Unless,
gonna win the championship.
Confirmed.
unless,
He's cheated his way there, for sure.
last 20 minutes.
Cheated all the way.
He has
Yeah.
cheated his way. He's using push to pass. Disqualify him.
No.
Honestly, I think I could have actually fought for this if it hadn't been for the Turn 1 incident. I can't believe that. I hate them. I'm blaming it on the game 100%. Nowhere near my fault for getting I don't have a brake pedal.
This isn't really a good game, to be fair. F1's 10 times better game.
This game is actually really good.
It's a different game. They're different types of games.
Yeah.
I know,
Gran
but the
Turismo's a
steering just
GT
was a
game.
bit faker.
But this is just true driving simulator, that's why.
Yeah, this is
You can actually sit in the cars and like put special fucking geometry things in the cars and get them all perfect. In F1 you can't get in like Mercedes car and that one, ride it around the track and find out how good it is.
Well, they could go in a simulator, couldn't they?
Yeah, but that's what I mean, we can just take data from that to make that change. And we're not going to get to go in merge a Red Bull simulator either.
Because they're poor.
No. To be fair, Gran Turismo could go in merge because I mean, Hamilton's sponsored by it.
Yeah. How much did you fuel up then?
I don't have a problem with Hamilton. I like him. I want him to win champion. I want him to beat Schumacher.
Oh, there's a guy
Yeah, I just
That's
don't
because
like
Schumacher was
to be
yeah
fair.
Schumacher was a dirty driver, 100%.
Yeah,
Same
but
with
that's
Senna.
what
People
you
who say, "Oh, if you call Schumacher a cheat, you have to call Senna a cheat."
Senna did one
I don't have a
thing,
problem
and
with that.
now he's a dirty driver.
I'm not saying
this
he
is
was a dirty driver. I'm just saying both of them.
He even did it
both-
in a way that made it so that it was either Prost backs out or they collide.
My point is, like,
Prost literally turned in on him like
Yeah,
20 minutes
Prost is
before
whole.
the
I
corner.
hate Prost with a passion. Don't say this to Tim or Tom or whatever.
I really
But-
hope I might send them this clip.
Shut up.
But the thing is, well,
I don't like Prost.
Okay,
either,
okay.
to be
If you're
honest.
gonna send them a clip, I hate Prost and Verstappen with a passion.
Oh my, you've just
Yeah,
offended me.
Verstappen's a bully.
I don't have a problem with Verstappen.
The thing is, I don't like the
Verstappen's a
2018.
bully, and he
That's what
does-
made me hate him.
What?
he did what?
2018, Red Bull prioritizing him all the time.
What you mean? How in Ricardo? The
That's
fact
Red
that
Bull's fault,
Yeah,
not
they're
his.
just like, oh, screw Ricardo.
what you mean? His engine failures? You're blaming Ricardo's engine failures on Verstappen preference.
No, because they always prioritize Verstappen.
That's
Yeah,
true,
'cause-
but that's not Verstappen's fault. That's Red Bull's fault.
Unfortunately, Charlie, that's business.
Mm.
They did it.
I know, but he's just a sick little
That's the
arrogant
thing. That's
swine.
it's how it is in motorsport. Whoever the quicker driver is, that's the one they like. That's the prioritise. Back at
They
Ferrari.
don't
if-
prioritize Lewis, do they?
yes, they do.
They don't
2018
build the car
Russia,
around.
Sorry,
2019
it's James,
Singapore.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Yeah,
but
Valtteri, it's James. Can you do a
2018
121.8?
Russia, Lewis was fighting for the championship. Bottas was well out of it.
Lewis was not fighting for the
They still
championship. He had like
prioritized him.
Lewis had a 30-point lead. You don't need to do team orders at that stage.
Yeah, but what if
2019
somehow
prioritizing
because
Lewis
of
was
that?
so unfair though, because his only championship rival was Bottas.
Mm.
I hate Giovinazzi. That's what screwed up Bottas's championship hopes.
What?
Silverstone. Giovinazzi's safety car screwed Bottas's
Silverstone.
race, and that's when Bottas went downhill.
That's not Giovinazzi's fault.
Giovinazzi's fine. I
But
actually kinda
just can I
like
quickly say, Charlie, based
Although
off
I
of
am
your
still pissed he took Ericsson's seat.
why?
I liked
what-
Ericsson.
I don't like Ericsson. Fair, he wasn't that bad.
I
I
think
say
Ericsson's
he was. I reckon he was quick enough to stay as like a back marker in F1. But the thing is, I would rather see someone who has the potential to be a front runner than someone who is confirmed as in is going to be
So
a back marker.
not
team.
Mick Schumacher.
Mick Schumacher, he could have potential.
Schumacher's actually fine.
I wouldn't be mind I wouldn't mind if Schumacher got a year of F1 just to prove
I
himself. But my issue is with Mick Schumacher is that if he got the seat above another Ferrari Junior who had done better, like Robert Schwartzman,
like
if Schumacher got the seat over Schwartzman, I'd be infuriated because Schwartzman.
It's because of the
It
name
depends on
then.
how Schwartzman does for the rest
He's,
of the
put it this way, Schwartzman has already matched Mick Schumacher's wins and podiums, and is only 10 points off matching his points. and Schwartzman has done 2 rounds. Mick Schumacher has done 14. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Schumacher.
Yeah, but there's Callum Arbot.
I don't. Spinners.
It just annoys me that like drivers who have got famous last names get such a boost.
Like, who's that? Fittipaldi in F3.
He hasn't been doing that badly.
And so Fittipaldi's actually fine.
Yeah, he seems decent. Yeah.
Well,
Some
Emerson
drivers suit
Fittipaldi's
GT, some
good,
don't.
But Enzo Fittipaldi is who I'm talking about. His grandson or whatever.
Enzo, he's done decently. He's been doing mediocre in F3. And there's other junior drivers who don't have famous last names who are just as sort of favoritized that he's beating, like Igor Fraga. He's a driver that I believe is like he's a quick driver.
Sophia Flörsch is a quick driver.
Sophia Flörsch is not.
His last name.
David Schumacher's been doing decently. Like maybe he's only got there because of his name, but he's doing decently now that he's got there.
He's not the best.
Well, no, he came last weekend.
Oh wow, he had one bad race.
Yeah, but then you've got to think about it, right?
But he had no quali pace either, really.
The 2 Ferrari Academy drivers winning and he's not.
Neither did Maldonado.
Like, I'm pretty sure Flörsch out-qualified him, and Flörsch's DRS
Flörsch
was
isn't
broken.
actually very good.
Sorry, I have a crush on Flörsch, okay?
He's still not good.
Yeah, I don't like Flörsch. Really?
Lucky.
Charlie just... Charlie would... I'm not gonna say that.
We're on stream. Oh shoot, I just remembered we were on stream and I said I had a crush on Flörsch.
Yeah, and that is getting clipped.
Is your dad watching? Again.
No, he's just gone out for a walk. He was
Probably
sat in the
after he
living room
heard
with
you
me
say
the whole
that.
time.
Well, we've all learned something there.
So do you like Tatiana Caldron?
Yeah, she's not actually that fast either, honestly.
Yeah, I really want to see a female driver
only
be
really
quick. I want to see a female driver be quick.
Popular female driver right now is actually Jamie Chadwick.
Same,
She's the only one.
No, we don't
I
talk
think
about
she's
Chadwick.
solid. I think Jamie Chadwick is quick enough to get into F3. I don't think
Chadwick is really
Please,
fast,
guys,
actually.
can you please stop talking about Jamie Chadwick, because I can
Why?
just imagine him, her and Clint.
What? Fair enough.
Really?
Join Adrian.
So that's why you follow that account.
Flörsch is much more attractive. Yes.
Let's be honest.
How is this
Calderon,
the topic?
Flores, Chadwick's the only really fast one out of the 3.
Yeah. Out of those, Chadwick's the only
Flörsch
quick
is
one.
decent. She could have qualified 10th, but she got blocked in quali in F3.
Yeah, and to be fair, F3 is a very tough series. People look at
Yeah.
drivers who are down the
just
order.
needs to step away from Twitter and then she'll be fine.
Yeah, F3 is one of those series where you
Let's
need
be
like
honest,
I don't mind what she
she's
posts on
a bitch
Instagram.
you
She's
can
a
tell
bitch on Twitter.
you can tell the
On Instagram,
superstar
yeah, she's fine, but Twitter, no, just...
you can tell the superstars in F3 because they're the ones that in their rookie seasons hit the ground running. They get into F3 and first season they're already at the front. Like, they're the
Unlike David
drivers
Beckman.
that I think of. No,
David
Beckman's in his second year.
Beckman.
He's had a few years in that series. He was in it
Yeah, but he
before it
did
was
well
GT.
in his first season, but then he kind of petered
Latifi
out.
has
Yeah.
been in F2 since 2015.
Exactly.
Yeah, Latifi doesn't deserve to go into Williams.
No.
Latifi's
Aitken
just
deserves it
gonna
more.
be a
Aitken
fraud.
deserved it way more.
Aitken
Yeah,
hasn't performed great so far this season,
he's
but
at-
last
he's at-
season
he's
he
got
was pretty
unlucky,
damn good,
though.
so he did deserve
Yeah.
it.
I think that Campos is just not quick enough for him. Like
And
the
he's
team,
been
they're
unlucky,
just...
because didn't he have a failure in the feature race, which had made him start 9th?
He
And
has-
then also,
He has had
in
issues.
quali, he was on purple. He was purple for the first 2 sectors until Mazepin
For me,
started.
I think Aitken's never going to get... Like, the only seat Aitken can ever get would be the Williams seat. But the thing is, he doesn't have a top-class teammate, so that we can't really figure out whether that Campos is any good or not.
Yeah,
It's
Samaya's
not.
actually trash.
I don't get why they signed Tictum into Dams or no Galeo. Galeo
It's
sucks.
money.
Galale has KFC behind him. He's got billions.
Yeah, it is money. F2 is all money. Honestly, it's all pay drivers. You have to pay.
Williams could have bought Jeff
Nah.
Aitken that seat though.
No, probably not over Galale. Glale's one of those drivers that you get into a team so that you don't have a pay driver as your second driver.
But
That's-
Dixon,
Look at Giovinazzi. He
him and
credits
Campos
it.
aching up to dams.
Credit. Giovinazzi actually credits his chance at F1 to Galale. I'm fairly sure I heard this over the weekend. It may be a different driver.
Yeah, he does.
But it's because
Yeah, it was
Galale had the money to get both. Basically, he paid. What team were they with? Was it Prema? I don't know. Or was it like
Probably,
a?
yeah.
I can't remember what team it was. But
Yeah,
Galale
Galale
and
was in
Giovinazzi
Prema
were
last
teammates.
season.
It was a few seasons. It was 2016. Those guys were
Yeah.
teammates, and as a result of Galale's money, Giovinazzi could afford the seat. And that's how Giovinazzi had a great season and ended up coming runner-up in the championship to Pierre Gasly.
Imagine paying for your teammate's seat and then them getting an F1 driver for you.
I mean, I think at this stage, Galale's never going to get an F1 seat. Galale is a
Yeah, Galale's
He
midfielder.
sucks.
He's a midfielder in F2
He'd
after...
be fighting Latifi.
Nah, easily Latifi would destroy him.
Yeah, Latifi's actually a decent driver in F2.
Don't get me wrong, Latifi is a solid driver. He could definitely have a career in motorsport. 100%.
He could have a career in F1, but it's just because he's...
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Well,
It's
he has the
Lavazza,
RBC
isn't it?
behind him.
Yes,
Royal
Lavazza
Canadian
and
Bank.
Safina.
He's not. And he's got the RBC, as I said, you know. He's not going anywhere. Trust me, I've seen RBCs all around.
You've got 9 minutes left. No! No, I'm gonna make a mistake!
You've been unlapped by bunnies. This is great. Adrian, hold
Can
him
I
up.
send it?
It is just it's a raw pace battle now.
Get this
4p3.
Aston Martin out of the way!
Blue flags, blue flags. Oh, Charlie made a mistake.
Blue flag, blue
Be
flag,
that.
blue flag. Come on, blue flags.
Don't make any stupid moves on me.
Oh, what a move!
Okay, Adrian, please let me throw him on fresh tyres.
No, no.
I'm on fresh
Jackson,
tyres, Adrian.
Adrian, hold position.
You know I went wide at that corner for you. So I've done the exact same for Jackson. I've gone wide purposely.
Could have given me the racing line, but sure.
Okay, now it's
I
full
went
of
wide
way.
on both corners. Deal with it.
Oh, Jackson! Penalty.
Nice save.
And
Thank
a
you.
big bit of oversteer.
Charlie, did you see my save earlier on? When you passed
I
me?
was looking behind me just then.
No. No, it was earlier when you passed me earlier in the, like, a couple laps ago. When you overtook me. That save, because I was sideways at the time. Did you seriously not see? I slid for so long.
We definitely
Yeah, I
should
know Jackson, and I know he's gonna send it somewhere.
bit of contact.
Alright, I'm giving you no room now.
That's
That was a
not how
mistake.
it works.
Stop it! Let me back through. Hand me back the position.
Oh no, there's a car in between us now. I can't do it now. I can't do it. There's a car in between us.
No, please!
Oh, he pushed me.
I'll give you the place back. Don't worry. I'll give it back.
Bunnies is like Ocon, and I'm Verstappen.
Yeah, I think he's a
don't
bit
either, to be
overrated.
honest. That annoys
He's
me.
faster driver,
But that's
that's
because of
why.
Stroll.
Hulkenberg's slow.
What are you talking
Hulkenberg.
about?
What are you on to say Hulkenberg is slow?
This is why we don't give
Or
you
he
opinions, Charlie.
bottles it. Like, he could have easily got a podium in Brazil
That's
or whatever,
not
but instead
slow, though.
he's just and Ocon's like 24, isn't he? Hulkenberg's like 31.
And yet Hulkenberg's fast.
Sorry.
Jackson, you're just hitting me through every corner.
Oh, I only hit you once then.
I've unlapped myself from you too.
Johnny, I want this
You guys
P3,
wanna slow
mate.
down?
I want runner-up in the championship. I'm gonna push hard for it.
could just see your arrow, and I can tell that was a good save on the minimap.
I just saw yellow flags come out and then cones being smashed everywhere.
Oh, Jackson! Oh!
Nah, I've ruined it. I'm done. I'm gonna try and
let's make this finale. Nah, don't. Let's make this finale interesting.
Yes, slow down. I need to pit.
Oh, I just pushed too hard on the exit, and then as soon as I got off in the grass, I know I had to keep my foot flat to the floor.
Making the finale interesting.
Thank you, Charlie. My left leg hurts so much. It's been in the same position for the entire race. Just saying, my tyre's now ruined, so you have a tyre advantage over me now.
I don't mind if you want to pit.
Nah, it's alright.
Yes, let me pit too.
Okay, we'll box at this lap.
Alright.
Don't change fuel. Just keep it the same.
Let's have the last 5 minutes for P2.
Man, wait a minute.
What is wrong with you?
I just clipped the grass and it all went wrong.
You're so bad.
I have been holding P3 most of the race. I make one mistake, and since then I've been stuck in dirty air and I can't recover from it.
Oh no, because I've been catching you every lap, but we won't talk about that. Apart from the laps that I make mistakes. Mostly the laps I catch up to Adrian. Don't know why. It's just the dirty air kills me.
Okay, I might want to wait on the pit exit because I'm quite a way behind you.
Me too. Okay, go.
Oi! Oh god. No, we got blue flags!
Five-way battle.
Oh no!
Oh,
I saved you!
catch up.
I saved you! Oh, I feel sorry for David, he's gonna have to watch this now. Oh, come on! I didn't do that badly to you.
Oh, come on!
I can't do anything about the fact that I only tagged you.
I Verstappen Leclerc'd you.
In my case, I feel like a ping pong ball in this race.
A bit of both.
Alright, you go ahead, go.
You might have to push me because I accelerated a bit late. Yay!
Because you're slow.
I know. So I just pull away from you now.
Yeah, don't tilt too soon.
Sorry if I hit you then.
What a switchback. That was amazing. I just saw that on my arrows. No, I've cut the glass! I'm a
Send it.
saving it.
Oh god.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm spun him. I feel bad now. Oh, you braked mid-apex then. That was very smart.
No switchback for you.
That's what I do. You've learned my trick. I mean, it's not really a trick. It's not really my trick. It's a commonly used method.
I'm just gonna see an arrow charging down my inside on this corner, aren't I?
I mean, I've done it every other lap. Why wouldn't I? That was a mistake to go defensive. You just given me the speed.
I think I did that fastest lap McDonald like that 2 or 3.
I know you've improved it since then. It's been a 24 for most of the race and it's
That was
changed
quicker
recently.
than your quali time.
Was it?
No, it
The
wasn't.
fastest quali time was like a 24.0, wasn't it? Stop flashing me.
It was a 23.7. It was a 23.7, the best lap.
You got rolled.
Jackson doesn't care about track limits.
I never have, never will. And when it's grass, I don't think it's gonna like speed me up much.
What a drift!
Do you see why I ruined my tyres?
Yeah.
This car is so oversteering. You should really watch the stream back to see the onboards from it. I'm just gonna sit on the
go on to the
outside.
last lap.
If you go for, oh, it's the last lap. I could get P3. I genuinely could get P3 here. Sitting back and waiting, I see, Charlie. Oh, you made a bit of a mistake there.
He's gonna want to make a move on the last corner just to be sure.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna want to do that. Then I'll get the run towards the line.
I think you should make it a bit closer because you've got a second lead now.
Just
Oh no,
don't get
I
a
went.
penalty. If one of you gets a penalty, you basically handed it to the other one.
Yeah. It's the
It's like,
boundary
we
process done.
need to turn Slipstream up.
He's made it stick. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I pushed you a bit wide. Then I had to go for it.
Guys, this is like your last chance. Someone's gotta make their move.
Yeah. The drive defensively. I sent it. He sent me straight off the track. That's very. Oh, Charlie, you gotta lift off after that. You can't
No,
seriously.
Charlie, you gotta let him back if you pushed him off.
He like not even kind of. It was completely. He's not even slowing down. I can't believe he's done this.
I'm sorry, but I deserve
I'll give him
P3.
a penalty. If you don't do it, if you don't give it back, I'll give you a penalty. And the race
No.
You're not in charge.
Yeah, race direct. Honestly, you can watch the
No.
stream back and see my
Yes,
onboard.
but I was miles ahead the whole time, and I
You
lifted off
dived
for you
me.
to make it interesting.
Then you swerved across the front of me across the line. Anyway,
Sorry,
2 laps
Matt.
down. How are we 2 laps down?
I only got lapped once, unless they lapped
It-
us in
it's
the-
'cause
You
of-
guys got
it's 'cause we-
lapped twice.
It's because we crossed the line before they did. We crossed the line the lap before they did. Remember, like me at Monza, how I lapped the entire field despite barely lapping the entire field.
Oh,
Here's a thought: if David wins this race, which is looking likely, he would be our 5th winner in 5 races.
oh yeah.
So we had
Well,
Buller.
congrats, Buller.
Yeah, Buller champion. Me second because Charlie didn't get a penalty.
No, I'm not. You were like 20 seconds behind me, and I lifted off so we could battle.
Yeah, because you were completely. 1 hour, 1 minute, 17 seconds. You were so close to doing that in 1 lap less. But yeah, congratulations to David, our 5th winner in 5 races. What a season 1 we have had. And yeah, Schumacher's joined the league. Yeah. Once Buller has crossed the line, we can end the stream.
Wait. So, Jackson, Charlie, we're gonna announce the thing we were talking about last week?
What thing?
What thing?
The entire... Do you guys really not remember?
No.
No.
Like, literally the thing that I created a group in between us for.
Let me check it. Hold on. Oh my god, I've had so many DMs. I can't find it.
Oh, I've got 2 million again. Now I can buy a nice car.
6.4.
Only 2 million? I'm at, like...
Hey guys, I have
I'm
an
at
interest.
163k.
Will you be back in a minute, David? I'm gonna hope that's a yes.
Wait, can you send a message
Oh, yes,
to that
11:30.
chat?
Yeah, just a second.
For those that have stayed around for the entire race, who would like a very quick race around Mount Panorama? 10-minute race.
Yes, definitely.
Let me go and wait. What's the timer?
And I'm gonna put Slipstream strength on strong for the fun of it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just as long as you don't give me a penalty.
I can't promise that.
I mean, he'll have
I
to
don't
watch the
deserve
stream
one.
back. Well, he will make the decision based on looking back over the stream.
You sent some rash moves
Yeah.
on me.
But every time I let you back catch up, and you chose not to pass me. Nah,
Fun. Yeah, but to be fair, I would have pulled away and finished third in the end, wouldn't I?
okay, we're gonna do a quick 10-minute race around Mount Panorama if everyone is okay with that.
Alright, I'm gonna go swap PlayStations.
Oh, why? Aren't you gonna do this race, Charlie?
Nah.
Come on, Charlie. Come on, let's do this. Only 10 minutes, then we can come off.
Do you want to do 5 lappers after?
Sure.
Yeah, on F1 2020. Well, aren't some of the Torpedo League boys doing it?
Yeah, I
Doing
believe
some
they
five
are.
lappers?
I've changed cars just for the first, by the way, because
I'm gonna stick with. I mean, to be fair, mine could look Australian. Chuck some stars on there. Thing. Oh, it's Buller. Once Buller's in, we can go.
oh,
Just need to get you
I
on
don't
track.
want to be rude, but
You will be.
I don't like the circuit.
It's a great circuit.
Guys, do I have time to go get a quick drink?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I start qualifying anyway, so there's not much you can do. Sam, just
Wait,
park it
no,
off
I
over
can-
here.
Hold on, I'm gonna leave it.
Leave.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the S's, and then I'm just gonna leave my wheel, see how far it takes me. Oh, bunnies.
Oh, but that sounds like you're saying, oh, fuck or something. Like, oh, bunnies.
Oh, I just stopped instantly when I hit a barrier.
Oh, you're dead.
Usually what happens, isn't it?
The curves just destroy you.
So, David, do you have F1 2020?
Will you be getting F1 2020 soon? It's like €40.
I've not even got it yet.
Well, I don't know how much it is in PlayStation Store now.
Still the same price.
Let's see my car rolled. It's Mountain Panorama in America.
Australia.
Okay,
It's in
yeah.
Australia.
I thought it was either one of them.
It's the Bath
How? This is,
one
yeah, this is
5000.
very much not Australia.
America and
Uh,
Australia are the same.
This is
No, they're
Changed
really
my
not.
mind.
Australians are smart.
Yeah,
Americans are not.
if Australians have a higher IQ than a Chihuahua.
It's the best track in Australia, this.
I thought it was either Australia or America. Just got a bit confused. See, there's barely any force feedback on this game.
Well, I know my pad's fucked because I put the vibration up to 150 and my pad's still not vibrating.
I'm going a whopping 50 miles per hour.
Yeah,
No.
kilometers per hour is better.
What do Americans use? Well, Canadians.
Kilometers.
Canadians use kilometers, yeah.
Oh,
All
dear.
you need to know, like, 62 kilometers is 100. Is
Aren't they
30 miles an hour.
metric though? No, imperial. Sorry.
Is it, or is it? Yeah. 62 kilometers is 30 miles an hour.
It's just they use kilometers per hour to overhype themselves and make it look like they're going a bigger number.
What do they do? We all know that.
Waiting for Jackson to get back.
Jackson is back.
I think I just killed David. Wait.
Can you complete it in 5 seconds?
Optimistic.
Yes.
Wasn't that fast then, was it? Well, it's a reverse grid based on the last race's results, so I think you guys are going to be at the back.
Adrian's on pole.
Oh no, this is dangerous. Well, it's the Australian grid system,
Jackson,
so
Actually
it's...
fast
You're
at this track.
you're in dive bomb range. Jackson, you're in dive bomb range.
Weak qualifying there for David.
As soon as I started the race, wait. There's no disadvantage from starting second and starting first.
No, it's Australian grids, that's how they do it.
Oh,
Charlie.
Charlie,
Nicely
side.
done,
Turn your
Charlie.
radar on.
Sorry, I punted you there,
I don't
Adrian.
do
I
that.
misjudged
Wait, you don't
you.
have your
Guys,
radar
let me
on?
back into first. You bunted me off.
I was on your inside.
I did send him a bit further, to be fair. I sent him even...
Both of you hit me.
Nah, Bully, you were never going to make that work.
No, I was on his inside door before he cut across me.
On the radar, it did not appear that way. Ooh, I'm up on the curb. That was not a smart idea. Wait, is
Jackson,
Charlie in
I'm
the
gonna
last?
send one in every corner.
So defend the inside in every corner then. Charlie, I swear you spin me.
I like your
Oh,
livery, Buller.
cheers. I actually like
misjudged
this
that.
track in the sun.
I should
When
have done
it's
it at
in
night.
blooming night, it's impossible.
I'm turning, I'm trying.
Jackson's attracted to the walls.
Mhm.
Just wall riding the whole puller.
Sorry, Buller.
That's right, you got me around the corner to be fair.
Oh my!
That's true.
Charlie, that was a monumental crash. And there goes Adrian.
Buller.
I just saw him get spun in the background.
I got a penalty for colliding with the barrier, not cutting the whole corner.
Nice. I got spun by Buller.
I don't even get a penalty for that either.
Last time I did this track was in a Formula Renault 3.5, so I'm not used to the track, like the speeds of it.
I know, I'm trying to
You guys want to regroup?
Yes,
sure,
please,
I'm
my
happy to
tyres are on
regroup.
fire.
Okay, guys, we'll slow down. We'll let the others catch up.
Take the car, take the car.
What?
I mean, when I said slow,
Lengthy.
and there goes the wait. Luckily,
Yeah, because we're slowing down to... Because we just said we're slowing down for everyone. I didn't brake either, I just let it go over the throttle.
Charlie,
safety car is
I
waiting.
hit a sign, it bounced off of the back of Buller back into me, and then I rear-ended Buller.
Bunnies!
Okay, I will say when we go. I will say when we go. No, no. Guys, what happened to I will say when we go? Can you let me back to the lead, please?
I think we all do.
Buller's winning.
Okay, guys, regroup, please.
Buller, come back.
Please.
I'm not accelerating, I'm literally just...
My engine's broke.
Adrian, that's not the best way to do it. No, are you seriously gonna take this lead? Are you joking me? I was spun on a straight, and it's no longer.
You spun yourself.
I did not. Charlie spun me.
No, bunnies!
I never said go,
Bunnies!
so I had the lead here. And green,
Bunnies
green,
just killed
green,
me.
green,
What,
go,
green?
go, go.
No, they're behind. Charlie and guys.
Okay,
regroup.
okay,
Charlie and
regroup.
David
Yellow
are behind.
flag, yellow flag. Slow down. Safety car is out.
Safety car.
We go when I say go, and then that is
Come
it.
I'm sorry that was it you that hit me then? My tires
You
are
turned
dead.
in on me.
You
It's
were
either
going
your
like,
fault at
you were
turn one
going,
or your fault here.
you were going like
reversed our
50 miles
roles.
per hour excess.
I made the corner perfectly fine, thank you.
Because you used me as a brake.
Okay, Charlie, Scott up, go.
And go, go, go. Oh, come on, Buller.
I said go, I accelerated. I got rammed out there.
No,
Inside.
no, no, no! I can't believe
Charlie.
you've done that.
Dylan, oh, no, never mind.
I mean, that's just David. You were going so
I
slowly.
can't take that corner. That corner's horrible.
Up the
The
inside.
elevation change and everything.
I'm in
All of our
reverse.
tires are dead.
I think we have to throw another safety car.
Can we do a pit stop because I'm doing no rears challenge?
Well,
No, what? Jackson, you tried to rear end me.
Send it. Oh, I've gone a bit deep there.
Whoa!
I forced another car off the track there.
That is insane. Oh, I can't believe it's giving you a
4
penalty.
seconds. I just got 4 seconds.
Should we give it another go, see if it happens again? Will I get a penalty for
Okay,
it?
guys, regroup.
No, I got
Guys,
the
regroup.
Did you actually? I don't. Like, okay, I've got a new strategy for winning races here.
Guys, regroup. Also, I'm going back in first. No.
What?
I'll tell us when to go once we've all regrouped,
Yeah.
though. Since I'm in first. Charlie! Jackson, I mean. Sorry for the bad.
Yeah, it's Charlie. Yeah,
You-
Charlie did that.
You just automatically blame me.
Where I come from?
Charlie!
Like, I'm in the pits and you still blame me.
Yeah. Guys, wait up.
Okay, I see Carnage unfolding ahead of me.
Where's David?
I just see a German flag go over the top of the hill. I tried tying, it didn't work.
I think it got one of the penalties.
Oler, come back.
I might need to pit, guys.
I haven't got an engine.
I haven't got rear tyres.
Charlie! Oler, come back.
Arg.
How can you say come on and call it up until it's 6 gear? Come on, safety car.
Alright, are we all here? Where is
Excuse me?
Where's Jackson?
Yeah.
Where's Jackson? Ah, Charlie!
Thanks for waiting for me, guys.
I got a penalty because of that, Charlie.
Thanks for waiting for me, guys.
Yeah, you're here, Jackson. Go, 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 go.
Okay, go.
I am not hit. I'm clearly not. Absolute
the best line.
3 of us took one line, the other 3 took a different line.
Pull up.
I would have been fine if it
Jackson,
weren't
just
for
go
Oler.
so you can smash
No.
through that corner.
Into you. Someone hit me and I hit you.
Guys,
I
can we
have no
regroup?
Yeah. Regroup, guys. Come on.
We're gonna get like one lap in.
Yeah. This stream has been a fun one. Remember, we are still on
What
stream,
the-
guys.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
do this
guys,
as a fun
regroup.
race afterwards.
Let's go carts around here.
Actually,
oh,
I'll be back in a second.
Carts around the Nordic.
Ah,
Oh,
Charlie!
funny.
That was an almighty crash.
Why is it always you?
I
I just did
stopped
3
in the road.
spins. I just did 3 full spins. Stop,
Jackson.
Jeff. That'll get you 4 seconds, Charlie.
Whoa! There's a massive jump there. Hold on, I didn't get a penalty for it.
You will.
Oh,
There it is.
only 1.5. Don't mind if I do.
What? I'm trying to pit. I've never seen such madness. That is absolutely insane. Oh, here we go. I don't have lights left on my car. The battle of the pit crew's here.
Damn it, guy. You're ahead of me.
Wait, I'm the leader.
Thomas,
behind
don't
the
jump
safety
into my
car.
station.
We're gonna comment. No! I wanna have a read of the comment. Who's commented?
Oler is going backwards.
Wait, you guys have gone?
No, we're waiting.
I was waiting at the pit lane for you.
Hi,
I was on my
Oler.
phone.
Oh, this is just the after race. This is the after race party, Thomas. Thomas in the comments, wondering what's going on.
Thomas, come join us for some 5 lappers and F1 afterwards.
And in 5,
F1 2020,
4,
right?
3, 2, 1, go, go, go! I can't believe you've just taken me out.
Who needs track limits nowadays?
I know, right?
You're right, Jackson. I'll let you back ahead.
Wait, has Buller been lapped?
Yeah.
Yeah, backward.
There, Jackson. I'll let
In
you
the
back
wall.
ahead.
Than't you. Thomas has commented again, but I can't look at my phone.
It's final lap. Jesus Christ.
I can win this.
Buller,
up over
take
the
out
curbs.
Jackson.
But well, you know,
have
don't
one
want
job,
to.
okay?
Oh, I just jumped off a curb.
Alternative line, boys.
Oh no. Where's the impact? Where's the impact? I heard it.
Buller.
That was actually so quick.
Anyone want to try and beat me? Or have I just got the win?
Yeah, if you slow down on the straight a bit.
No. I won't
Come
gear out
on.
the fifth. I won't gear out
Stop
the
being so
fifth.
boring.
I won't gear out the fifth.
Boring.
How many times? I'm slowing down by not gearing out.
I'm kidding.
I'm really confusing my engine by not gearing out the fifth.
Ah! Did you just see what happened to me? Buller just stopped. I gained some air. I don't have an engine.
Guys, can you push me across the line? Oh no! Wait, Buller, is that Braun GP livery?
Yeah.
I like
Thomas
that.
said maybe. To be fair, that is also correct.
B2.
Yes, I got fastest lap, boys.
How?
Don't know. Alright, I'm gonna switch accounts. And
Yeah, let's go to.
swap
Do you guys want to go on
PlayStations.
F1?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm going to end the
just
stream here.
invite me
Thank you
back in
everyone
a
for
second,
watching.
okay?
Thank you for watching Torpedo League GTS Season 1 finale.
Bye. I'm gonna be owner of it next season.
Goodbye.